Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slime Isekai Memories video. Now today I want to be talking about something serious, and that is going to be the unexpected errors as well as the bugs in this game. Personally for me, I have found this game to be very fun. It is one of probably the best looking gacha games of all time. The game looks amazing, the game feels amazing to play, the characters look cool, the animations, summoning animations are awesome. But there is one problem which is really making me not like this game, and that is the unexpected errors and the glitches and the bugs and the freezes. This game just feels poorly optimized, especially if you are on an emulator. And now I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, just use your phone, dude." But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who do not have a good enough phone to run this game, so they have to use an emulator. And those people are going to be experiencing some very bad bugs. I don't know if it's just BlueStacks, or if it's just Android in general, or the game has poorly optimization issues, but I had literally zero problems on my iPhone on this game. Now, I would just play this game on my iPhone. Unfortunately, the downside is A, I can't record the gameplay of the game on my iPhone unless you want to hear me talk like a freaking robot, and B, the game does not transfer your magic crystals from one OS to another OS. You can't transfer your crystals from Android to Apple or Apple to Android. It doesn't work. You go from 219, if I were to transfer it now, I would go down to 0, but then I would go back to Android, and then it would be back at 0. So there's nothing you really can do. It really sucks, and it's one of another detriment to this game. Now, I have a few stages and a few things that I want to show you guys, which completely just either freeze the game, or it boots you back to the main menu. There's a few stages. I know Chapter 6, there's one of them. Chapter 2, there's also one of them. So let's just start with Chapter 6. This one was so annoying because it's actually a boss fight, and that is going to be the Orc Disaster. Now, whenever this guy hits you with his axe attack, the game will literally freeze, and you'll have to restart BlueStacks entirely. If you're on an emulator, you're literally going to have to restart the entire app from scratch. And what sucks is this is actually a very important mission. This is not an easy mission where you can just one-shot it. So you're going to have to get hit by this attack, which means it's literally physically impossible for you to beat this stage. So here's going to be his first attack. He's going to do a little wind thing with his claymore there. So this won't freeze the game, okay? But what will freeze the game is, let me just do this, okay? So this is going to freeze the game. He's going to hit me with his axe, and as soon as it hits the top of my head, the game freezes. I can't play the game. The game's frozen. It crashes BlueStacks entirely, and I have to reset the app all over again. And this is an annoying thing to deal with. You can't get around this, and it's just a pain in the ass, really. Oh, here we go again. Yep. Open. Crash. Open. Crash. Open the game. Hey, no crash. Look at that. Are we going to get white screen forever? A permanent white screen? Let's see. What's going to happen? Crash. Okay. It's not... Oh, there we go. Oh, we're in. Finally. Only took me fucking 5 minutes. You have a battle in progress. Resume battle? No. No, thank you. I want to play the fucking game, actually. I'd appreciate if I could play the game. You know, that'd be great. All right, we're back. We're going to head into Chapter 2 now. After tons of crashes and bugs, I'm actually able to play the game now. Well, not really, because we're going to be going into Chapter 2 against the new Master, and you're going to see that this guy, whenever he launches his ultimate attack at you, the game will either give you an unexpected error, or the game will just straight up freeze. And there's actually a problem with this specific character, which I'll be talking about here in a second, the leader of the dwarfs or whatever, the king of the dwarfs. This guy, whenever he launches out his ultimate attack, whether it be you launching out the ultimate attack, or it's him launching it at you inside of the story mode, the game just does not like it. I don't know, BlueStacks does not like it, Android does not like it, and the game just decides, I'm gonna freeze your game. So we're gonna go through here. I'm just gonna make sure that we stay alive and that we don't die. So I'm gonna give ourselves a nice little defense buff, so we don't take too much damage here. And we're gonna go through. I'm gonna let this run. I want to see, as soon as this guy launches out his ultimate attack at us, the game will either give us an unexpected error, or it will just straight up freeze. And what sucks is that you actually need to beat this stage 1 to progress into the game. If you're stuck on Chapter 2, you actually cannot play the game. It's physically impossible to play the game, which is very annoying. On top of that, one other thing is this part, Chapter 2, the normal mode, in order for you to actually be able to unlock part of the bingo board, which gives you this free-to-play character, which you're able to unlock to 6 stars and all that stuff, in order for you to get that character, you have to beat this stage. So let me just use this here, and you'll guys see the game will just freeze. Here we go. Frozen. Haze, thunder of heaven and earth. And the game's freezing. Unexpected error, now returning to the title screen. Like, and look, you can see the game is literally playing. You see the background there? If you look behind the error screen, the dude's attacking us in the background. And look, we have our options down here. Unexpected error, now returning to the title screen. Okay, if you hit the X out, it does the same thing. And then it's going to kick us back to the main menu. And we're going to have to load back in. That is also another annoying thing, is that character in specific, whenever he launches his ultimate attack at you from Chapter 2, the game unexpected errors and it kicks you out to the main menu. Now, that is not the only problem that I have with this character. That unexpected error happens also with him. Let me just jump into a random quest. Let's do Chapter 8, the new stage. I'm on Chapter 8, 7, this guy, okay? And we're going to move into this stage. Now, I'm going to swap in the Dwarf King here, and I'm going to show you guys, as soon as you launch your ultimate with this character, the game, once again, unexpected error, and will crash. I'm actually going to swap out you for you, so that we could change all these cards out, so that I can do this, to try to build up your ultimate gauge, because we only care about getting this guy's ultimate. I don't care about anything else, really. Alright, perfect. So, we're going to farm up this guy's ultimate. Now, what sucks is that this character, unironically, is very, very good. And I really mean that. Like, this guy right here, the Dwarf King, has one of the best, like, attacks in the entire game. Like, he's got critical damage up for himself, critical rate up for himself, attack percent up for himself. He does a ton of stuff for himself. But the thing that he cannot do is launch out his ultimate attack, because it literally crashes your entire game. So let me go ahead. We'll move on to the second wave here. I'm going to try to get this guy's ultimate. If we actually can get any of his cards at all, that would be wonderful. Please give me some of his cards. And cards. There we go. I'll swap these over to this. Like that. And perfect. So we're going to be able to get his ultimate attacks gauge filled up here. And alright, so finally we got his ultimate gauge filled up. Let me go ahead and pop it. The Haze of Thunder and Heaven of Earth. So we'll pop this ability. And you think, oh, we finally won the stage. We beat the stage. Look at that. I can't wait to use our really good character who gives himself critical damage as well as attack percent. Let's pop his ultimate. Let's go. Oh, man. Wow. I really wish I could see the ultimate, and I wish I could play the game. Unexpected error. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. I love this game so much. And then... oh, Jesus. Wow. So yeah, as you can tell, I've been very frustrated with this game. I've literally enjoyed this game so much. I love that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I love the anime. But this is just annoying. This is this has become more of an annoyance than a joy to me, having to deal with these unexpected errors and the crashes in certain stages. Like, I just cannot deal with it anymore. And one more thing, when the game first came out, that unexpected error happened pretty much everywhere. I remember when that unexpected error came out, it was for Android in specific, and Android users literally could not log into the game, like, point blank period. They just straight up could not play. So it's obvious that this is either just an Android problem or there's a game optimization problem somewhere. There's in the code, it just does not work. It does not work at all together. The game crashes. This is the only game that I have ever played on BlueStacks, period, that has ever had this many issues with the game. I've never had a game like this crash on specific stages, crash whenever I use a specific character's like attack. I've never had this happen. Princess Connect Redive runs flawlessly. Konosuba Fantastic Days, that game also ran flawlessly. Punishing Grey Raven, flawless. So I don't know why it's this game. I don't know what kind of assets they're using in this game, but it just does not connect with the server or something like that, and it just breaks the game. It crashes your BlueStacks. It does a whole bunch of stuff. So I just want to make this video going over all of the annoying bugs in the entire game, because I have been very frustrated with this game. I really, really wish I could play more of it, but having these issues constantly proc has really made the game straight up just not enjoyable. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Halloween, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.